respect. What's going on, family? Black Phoenix checking in. Right now, I am inside of the shop, and I wanted to talk to you about that for a minute because growing up, we idolize different people. We idolize different people as we climb the ladder of success. We idolize different people who may had things that we didn't have, or they was in a position that we wasn't in, or they was older than us and we looked up to the way that they carried themselves. And then later you get a chance to meet them, or you grow up and you realize that this person isn't someone that you should idolize at all. It was just, you was young, and at that time it seemed like the right thing to do because they was older, and what their lifestyle and what you were seeing was very appealing to you. And the only reason I want to talk about that is because I know sometimes we face that in life where we really respect people, and then the people that we respect really let us down at a terrible, terrible level, like a devastating letdown. You know what I mean? Um, that's why I understand how it's good to look up to people, someone in a position, but to just fully idolize someone, I think it's detrimental for a person, because a lot of times we'll place people on this pedestal, so to speak, and they don't need to be on there. They don't deserve being on it. And I remember the day where someone that I really had a whole lot of respect for failed in my life, or the day I lost respect for them. You know what I mean? And I remember it because I was going through a transformation, getting out of prison, trying to find myself, trying to find life, trying to find my direction, you know what I mean? And at that time, I was still networking, in the street some, and this was somebody that I really, really, really respected. And when I went to them and they played me by not making sure everything was what it was, it let me know that the code that I've been carrying all this time, it really wasn't no code. Not to them, I was honoring this code that I found out it wasn't a code at all. Because, I would have thought that, if I kept my word and did what I had to do, this person was most definitely going to do it, and it didn't come through. And seeing them in that state made me question everything, like, dang, you know, I grew up believing this, and come to find out it wasn't. None of that was true. The person that I thought was who this person was, it wasn't them at all. There was actually somebody that I really didn't want to meet. I didn't really didn't want to be around. And I think sometimes that happened in life where we'll see the true character of a person, the true nature of a person, and it will literally make us not want to be around them, make us question why did we even idolize this person in the beginning, But I think as we grow, we realize that it's good to have mentors. It's good to have people who actually have the time to just be organic. Because a lot of times we look up to certain people because of what they do, and they do what they do well. And we're like, man, I need to learn this. I like the way that they walk. I want to walk like that, so to speak. And I think that it's good for us to thrive for that, but we shouldn't just put people on pedestals, because 9 times out of 10, majority of those that, especially before you really get involved in them and test their character, because a lot of times when we're younger or we're not fully aware of a person, then we'll believe something, especially on social media, man, especially on the internet. People tend to make up fake lives and do things they have no idea how to do, or cheat people out their money, like it's unreal. You know what I mean? And when you have someone who's, let's say, who literally want to see you win, or trying to stand behind what they believe in, if they say I gave you $1, it was $1, and that person will never cheat you out of anything less than that. You know what I mean? But when you get to dealing with people, you'll learn that some people that you really trust will have a an unfair scale, so to speak. You know what I mean? Things don't weigh out like they supposed to when you're networking with them, and it can be heartbreaking. You know what I mean? It can be devastating when you have an idol or have someone that you respect that does some things that really, really grieve you. You know what I mean? I've been there, but I understand people are human too. So I remember another gentleman because I had a few people that actually that I don't watch fall, but they had some ulterior things going on in their lives that I didn't see. I only seen this one person. You know what I mean? And once I seen everything, I was like, wow, I didn't know that it was like that. You know what I mean? So I think that that's just a big thing in life, man, that, people have other things going on, but fire, gold, so to speak, is tested by fire. So if a person can go through something, they can pass a test of fire, they still can be who they are, regardless of the situation. If they can keep their peace, if they can, be real with you, then, that's somebody that most definitely deserve their flowers while they're here. But I think that we should try the spirit and make sure it is what it is. You know what I mean? Make sure before, we really go all out and give all this love for. You know what I mean? I had some people that actually, when I was younger, that I would have died for, literally. Thank God I didn't die for them because, as time went, I realized that the feeling wasn't mutual. You know what I mean? And it happens like that. Sometimes you be in situations where you'll feel one way when it isn't what you thought it was. You know what I mean? And that's life too. So I just wanted to say, I've been there. I've been let down. I've been disappointed, especially believing in some people who I thought that was real. So I would just say, if a person real, they're gonna show up by their actions. Let actions speak louder than words with anyone. Um, Consistency. No one is perfect. You know what I mean? Everybody make mistakes and flaws, but who they are here will always be able to show out, be able to stand the test of time, be able to endure the fire, so to speak. So test the person, you know what I mean? Before you go all the way out, make sure that the information they give it out is accurate, or they actually really helping people change, or you know what I mean, or whatever the situation is. But growing up, we tend to have a lot of idols and people that we grew up with that later, we realized that, maybe it wasn't a wise thing to look up to so and so on the corner, so to speak. You know what I mean? Once you grew up, it's like, man, he was on this, but we liked it, this his flashiness or his style or the way he talked or the way he moved. Man, I want to be like so and so. You know what I mean? Like so it's so easy to see that when you don't see nothing else. But as you travel and you get more diverse and you deal with people, you realize that you don't give that too fast. You make sure that a person can pass that test before you lift them up and say, hey, this is who this is. Yeah, I respect that. So just something I wanted to talk about, man, because I've been there, I understand. And I think that we all go through things like that. And I just think that, it's good to, as we grow up, not to be so quick to put people on a pedestal that doesn't deserve it. You know what I mean? So hopefully y'all have a good day. Everybody be blessed. I'm out. Hold on.